Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Yammie Noob. Today's video is an interview with the winner of our giveaway Yamaha R1. His name is Noel Neves. He's 46 years old, lives out in California, and he was selected to win the R1. We asked him if he wanted to jump on a video call to catch up with him and congratulate him on the win. I spoke with him on the phone the night he won the R1, and we wanted to make sure he was eligible to win and had all of his paperwork back before announcing him publicly. But here it is. Enjoy this interview with Noel, our giveaway R1 winner. Everyone thought it was really funny when you hit me back via text and you just said, "This is Noel." Dude, I was cracking up when you sent me that, man. I was just like, this guy just won a bike and just said, "This is Noel."
Yeah, I had no idea it wasn't live, so I'm like, dude, I'm right here. Here I am.
Yeah. I saw in the comments for the video, did you post those comments in the video while you were watching it? Like, because I saw when I went back in the video, it had Noel Neves. It was like, oh man, this is great to whoever wins, blah, blah, blah.
Yes. I was writing it in as I was watching it. I totally thought it was live for some stupid reason, and I was just like super stoked, and I'm like, I got home, and my wife was in the laundry room, and I'm like, dude, I can win a bike, man. Check this out. Let's watch this, you know? and then I go into my apartment, and I'm standing there, and I'm watching it, and all of a sudden I look over at the chair, and I'm like, I should probably sit down. I go, just in case I win, I don't want to be the dude that passes out and cracks his head open on the tile.
Yep.
So I sat my ass down, and I'm just watching the video, and I see the number come up, and it's all 214-476. So as soon as that came up, I just started thinking about my name and the number. My name and the number. My name and the number. And dude, when you guys came up and you generated down, and you're all, this guy, nope, but then it goes one below. And then you moved it over, and you're like, Noel Neves. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. They can say my name however they want to. I was like, I don't even care, man.
Yeah.
I'm super stoked.
Dude, it was so awesome touching base with you last night and just, getting your raw impression from it. So you were telling me you had a Ninja 500, but then you just got a VFR, right?
I literally, I rode the EX 500 for about 14,000 miles. It got to the point where I was like, okay, it feels like a scooter now. I need to upgrade.
Yeah. So
then I started looking at stuff, and I wanted to stay within a range of like $3,000. So then I got into checking out the VFR 800s, because I know you have one. Is yours a VTEC?
I had the Gen 6 that had VTEC, yeah.
Okay, yeah, mine's the Gen 5. Mm-hmm. And I saw that. I watched a video on literally the life and history of the VFR. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm going to get myself a 5th gen. I'm going to go with that. You know what I mean? It comes with that RC45 type engine. So I was like, that sounds cool. And I heard they just last forever. So I was like, if I'm going to buy a bike, I'm going to be commuting. This is perfect. And so I bought that bike, I would say no more than a month ago.
Wow. God,
and then this came up, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, I didn't even have to buy a bike? Like, this is crazy.
So let me ask you this. What's the fastest bike you've been on?
The VFR 800.
Oh, dude, you're not even ready.
I'll be honest with you. I've done 150 miles an hour on it.
Yeah.
Felt pretty cool. Felt amazing. But we all know we're not supposed to say that.
Yeah.
I only go 5 miles an hour.
Yeah. No one ever speeds, right? You definitely didn't crack out like 130 on the highway on the R1.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, none of us redline our bikes at all.
No,
people.
never. That's horrible.
That we do, because we don't.
Yeah. Yeah, the crazy thing about the R1 is how fast it gets up to that speed. It'll do above 120 without you even realizing what's happening. It literally it stretches space and time around you, man. It's insane. It really is fucking crazy. Yeah, you're really gonna like it, man.
It's like I'm a rocket and everything else are stars going by me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the videos. I watched you guys get on it. I watched Spikes get on it. And it was funny because he was like, oh my God, this thing is crazy fast. And then you're like, dude, you're in D mode. He was all, what? I'm in D mode? Oh, I can put it in sports mode? Yeah. And then when he left you, it was like, Yeah, he's doing 100, you're doing 10 miles an hour. That's what it seemed like. Every time he took off, I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's a really fun bike.
I'm 46 years old and I'm not 26 years old.
Yep.
I have a grasp on reality a little bit, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be like, I'm invincible. No, I'm not. I need all the padding I can get. Can I get one of those jackets that inflates now?
I was really stoked whenever I got a hold of you, because you sound so much younger than you actually are. And so we were on the phone, and then you're like, I'm 46. I was like, what? I was like, you literally sound like you're like 28 years old tops, you know?
I'm trying to stay young. I just don't pay attention to my birthday. When everybody says it's your birthday, I'm like, oh, so I'm a year younger? Awesome. This is working out for me.
Yeah,
I love Benjamin Button disease. Get down.
So we're really excited to give it to someone who, you know, has a little bit of experience under their belt, a little more mature, because, you know, the name of the game is, it literally could have gone to some 18-year-old kid who had never owned a bike before, and that would have been kind of tough to hand it over the keys, but I feel like it's going to such a good home, man, you know?
Honestly, it's my Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Since it's Japanese, I say it's my NSX.
Yeah.
And nobody gets to ride. You can look, you can maybe touch it, but don't ask to ride it. Like, I'll just give you the keys to my VFR and just go away. You know what I mean?
I pulled out the Panigale earlier today for a quick ride on it, and a dude came up right outside of our shop, and he was like looking at it really close, and like so close that he could almost like smell it, right? And then I was like, yeah, man, smells are free, so whiff it up, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, you'd be like that with the R1.
Want, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm super stoked. Like I was telling you yesterday, I've never won anything. I've always had to earn everything.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that because, you know, it makes you a better person. You know what I mean? If you learn to earn things, you appreciate things when they're really given to you. And this to me is just like lottery. I don't even care. Like somebody was telling me yesterday, you should go play the lottery. And I'm like, dude, God has been good to me today. I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth.
Right.
Like I'm going to stay home. You know what I mean? I'll make sure nothing happens to me. Like, I was driving to work today and I was just like, you're too close to me. Get away. I just want a bike. I need to get the bike first.
Yeah, you're like, do you know who I am? I have an R1 coming my way. Okay, please.
Yeah, pretty much. I have a freaking super bike coming, all right? It's pretty much a track bike with lights on it. All right?
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, everyone on the Discord, it was really funny because after you said this is Noel, I put a screenshot of it on Discord. I was like, do you think this guy's like stoked on this bike or what? He just said this is Noel. And so all of a sudden I was like, hey, I'm actually Noel. So I'm Noel over here. This is Noel. Like, so everyone started saying just this is Noel.
And then I was watching it, and it was funny because you were like, yeah, the dudes that are usually right next to it are like, I was like number 2. It was right next to me. I can't imagine how the guy feels that you guys put it on and then dropped it down 1 to my name.
I just hope to God he didn't see it.
Throwing shit, you know what I mean? Slamming his fucking computer.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude.
It's like when you spin that big prize wheel and it just at the very last second goes to the next one.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was super stoked just to be involved, to be honest. I was like, oh my God, I'm involved. I'm like, cool. They might call my name. This is amazing. You know, I'm just sitting there with my wife and I have her convinced that it's live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there watching, and then later she's like, you know that was pre-recorded, right? And I was all, after. When I realized nobody was seeing my comments, I figured that out. Oh, yeah, dude, this is unreal to me right now. Like,
yeah, you said you've been riding this high for a couple days now, right? Since yesterday, basically.
Dude, it is not going to fall. I literally... I don't know if you guys ever smoked some pot in high school or whatever, but it felt like that moment where you did it for the first time and you're just like, I'm fine. And then all of a sudden you're like, what's going on? Where'd everybody go? You know?
Yeah.
I'm hungry now for some reason. It's just, oh man, I'm just so stoked. This is just so crazy to me. Like, the last thing I thought is me actually coming up and winning.
Yeah, everyone who has won has said that, and I think it's just so great. Yeah, we're really excited, man. It's just really cool to to kind of just put a face to the name and just see who the bike's actually going to, man. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yep. Totally, man. Totally. I like I said, I wanted people to see me. I wanted them to know that this is real. This is my workplace. This is my office. I rent non-destructive testing equipment, drones, PMI guns.
Nice.
This is what I do. We are in my work environment, people. This is not a prop.
Yeah.
I show up at 8 a.m. I leave my house at like 6 something in the morning. Like, I commute all the time. Like, this is real, people. You really do win on Yammie Noob. Sorry for everybody else that didn't win. I was rooting for everybody. You can see in my comments, I was like, I'm just happy to be a part of this. I don't even care who wins. I meant that. I totally meant that. But seeing that it's me, thank you, God. You know, you probably have to bleep that out later. But yeah, man, I'm super stoked. I appreciate what you guys do. I started watching your videos right away when I decided to ride again.
Sweet.
I had rode dirt bike before. I rode enduro, but I kind of got away from motorcycles for a while, and I needed one for commuting is why I really started riding again.
Yeah.
And I started watching your guys' videos, you know, what kind of gear I should be wearing, what kind of bike I might want to take on for first. I don't, you know, and I listened to it wholeheartedly, you know what I mean? And I said, you know what? They're right. I shouldn't just go buy a 1 liter bike or a 750, you know, Gixxer and be a Gixxer boy. I was like, he's right. Just get on something, ride it for a while, get comfy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Push that little engine to its limit so you get used to the bike. That way when I jump on something bigger, it's not just this explosion of, oh my God, I just pooped myself, I'm getting off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like you were talking about Brandon, the racer, you guys took it on the track experience with. I watched all these videos like it when you first put it out, that you were putting out this R1. I watched all the videos from the time you went and bought it to the time you guys took it to the track.
Yeah.
You know, and you started putting on the new exhaust and everything.
Oh, dude. You're honest to God, you are not ready for when you start that thing up, man. It sounds so good. Isn't it like the best sound?
Oh, yeah.
It's the best sound,
it's
man.
So, like, I used to think my V4 sounded really cool, but this R1 is, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm going to spend the night outside with it. I already know.
Yeah. Just give it little kisses,
put my
pet it.
tent outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to push it right in front of the doorway of my tent. And I'm just going to sleep with it. Yeah. My wife's going to be like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm protecting my baby.
Yeah.
Go away. Go lock the door inside.
You're like, you don't understand my love. Okay, get out of here.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Are you going to commute with the R1 over to your job? You got at least once. You got to flex up, right? You got to show up.
I'll be real with you. Hell yeah, I'm gonna fucking Are you kidding, dude? I'm gonna pull up to the dude in the Corvette. I see this one guy all the time, constantly speeding on Highway 12, right?
Yeah.
It's a fucking one-lane road, right? He's always driving crazy. He'll go on the side of the road and pass people. He's just a madman. So I'm waiting to catch up to him in Sassoon City and just roll up on him because I can split lanes, you know, just get right next to him, pop that freaking clutch in and just give him the fucking quick rev and just like, and then put away.
That's going to be awesome, man.
I said, dude, I was like, I'm going to ride this thing at 4,000 RPMs. I'm not going to go any higher. It's going to keep shifting. So it'll probably be a few weeks before I ever test that freaking trigger and try to just get on it.
Yeah.
You know, that front end lifts up.
What'd your friends and family think whenever you were like, I won this bike?
You know what? My buddy who I work with, he's my neighbor. We hang out together. We do stuff. He was super stoked. Like, he was like, I sent him the YouTube video, the link that you guys sent me. I didn't even say anything to him. I just said, watch it. And he got to the end, and it was like, oh my God, I can't fucking believe it, bro. It was like he won it, you know what I mean? He's like, ah.
That's a good friend.
First thing he said to me is, I guess I get to ride your VFR. I called my brother up. My brother Dennis, he's the only other guy that rides bikes in my family. There's 5 boys in the family.
Yeah.
And so I hit him up, and I'm like, dude, you will never guess what happened to me today. And he's like, oh my God, did somebody hit your bike? I'm like, no, dude, I won an R1. And he's like, what? I'm like, dude, I want an R1. He's like, no way. I was like, yeah, dude, I watched these guys, Yammie Noob and his homie. They freaking ride bikes all the time. They influence people, you know. They don't try to, like, talk you into, like, getting a leader bike if you're first starting out. They try to tell you about, you know, riding your bike, being safe on your bike, you know.
Yeah, you start on a Turbo Busa. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. And he's like, oh my God, I can't wait till you get it. I can't wait for my first ride. And I was like, what? I was like, you're already planning your ride, bro? I'm like, get the hell out of here, man. You know, he's got a Buell XB12.
Mm-hmm. Interesting, okay.
He took my EX500 off my hands so he could just putt around town.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's more stoked than I am. Like, he was like, dude, you got to check out these videos about this bike, man. I'm like, dude, I've watched them all. He's like, no, you haven't watched them. I'm like, yes, I have. Like, he's so stoked. Like,
yeah,
everybody's stoked about it. I only got a negative Nancy from my buddy Michael Brooks. He's like probably my best friend since I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And his wife was in the background. Her name's Erin, and she was like, Noe, be careful, it's not a scam. Don't give out your social security number and blah, blah, blah. And all I could say to her was like, dude, can you just go into the room, shut the door, and not be involved in this? I'm like, you're bringing my mojo down right now. I'm like, I just won like one of the baddest bikes on the street.
Literally, yeah.
Be on the street.
Yeah.
We're over here talking about scams. Okay, I've been scammed before. This is not that situation. I'm like, these people have given out dozens of bikes. I'm like, this is nothing new to them.
You're just a dude like everyone else, and you know, people.
Dude,
I've given away so many of these bikes, and I like seeing, you know, the passion for it, and you know, just people being like, it actually is real, you know. Like I don't keep the bike, I don't like sell it to a friend or something. Like it's nothing like that, right?
And this is why I wanted to do the video and not just the voice. Yeah. Because a lot of people hear a voice and they're like, oh, he could have put anybody up there. He could have paid an actor to do this. I'm not an actor. I'm 5'4". Okay, I'm just some dude. Like,
dude, you do not look 5'4". You look built as fuck. I gotta tell you.
Thank you. It's the only way I stay young, man.
That's great, man.
You know, I'm not crazy. I'm not like, oh, I got to work out 5 hours a day, but I work out a little bit. You know what I mean? And it helps. Every little bit helps. You know. You guys want to meet my buddy Chris? He's my next door neighbor.
Sure, why not?
Bring him in? Come here, Chris. Get over here, dude. Yeah, get over here, man.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, let's fight. Hey, guys. My buddy Chris Fonseca.
Oh, man.
How's it going?
There's like millions of followers, huh?
Yeah, so what, dude?
He's like, I have no clue who you are.
Let's make it real. See? Wow. He's kind of freaked out right now.
Yeah, man. Hey.
Yeah. I don't really care what people think about me.
No, I'm just a guy. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just dudes.
You know, we're gonna share this with the whole company, so.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, totally.
We're sharing this link.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, by the way, Spikes, you look like my boss. He does look like you. Hey, looks like you. That's already got. At first, I was like, oh my god, my boss is at the shop. I'm really working. I swear to God.
I'll see you guys.
All right, see you, man.
Thank you so much. It's awesome. It's so awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah, he's excited.
Yeah. Yeah, we have this thing where once the bike shows up to where the people win it, like we've had it where like it gets delivered, and then you know, like the whole like friends and family are like waiting there, and so like the guy delivering, he's like, dude, I feel like Santa Claus when I show up with these bikes, man. Like you got like 12 people stacked up here waiting for me to show up. They're all like clapping at me and stuff, you know. So it's really fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, dude, I was stoked. I'm not even gonna lie, I was hoping you guys were gonna show up for the delivery so I could take you guys out to dinner.
I wish I could, man.
You guys deserve some dinner, man. Like, this is crazy. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you guys do this or not, but this bike is probably never going to leave me until I die. I was really hoping you guys would take a Sharpie and sign the bad boy.
Dude, I can if you want.
I would love for both of you guys to sign it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a Sharpie. We can do it. Yeah.
Sure.
It would totally legitimize the whole situation.
Where would you want me to sign it?
I'll take a video of it and I'll send it to you guys. That way you guys can put it up so that people can see this is totally legit. You know what I mean? I live in a little apartment complex. I'm just another regular person, man, who just lucked out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, where do you want us to sign it?
That's a good question. I was thinking by the Yammie Noob sticker.
Okay.
On the fender would be a really good place, but not actually on the sticker. So it would be on the fender. I can clear coat it and keep it on there.
Sure.
Or even on the rear fender piece would be amazing as well.
Yeah, we'll find a little spot and get it signed up for you. That'd be cool, man.
Wherever you guys decide to put your name, go ahead and do it. I don't care where it goes.
Yeah.
I just think this is amazing. You guys can write whatever you want on there. You know what I mean? Good luck. I hope your arm heals soon. I don't freaking care. You know, like when they find an old barn find or something like that, and then they find out the VIN number, and then they find out that it was a race car or something crazy, or it was owned by this certain dude who was a race car driver or something. It just makes it that much more amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not everybody can say they had Yammie Noob, they had spikes on their bike, and they had a Gold Cup winner freaking ride their bike on a track like a freaking madman, okay?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can say that, you know?
Brandon almost ate shit on it, but yeah.
He did. It was in the S section.
Yeah.
You could see where it fucking shaked on him, but he got it back up and went into the right corner.
Yeah, I'm so glad I had him mic'd up. He was like, oh.
Yes. I like the part when he's all, this should be illegal. And I'm like, yeah, it should be, but it's not, bro. It's not. They haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to put so many miles on that bike.
Dude, I'm so happy to hear it.
So many miles, man.
Yeah. Well, no, we're going to get going here. We got the podcast to do. But, dude, it was great catching up with you, man. We're definitely going to put this in the episode so you can see yourself on YouTube and all that. And so it's going to be great, man.
I appreciate you guys. I'll keep in touch with me. Let me know what's going on. And I look forward to making that video for you guys when the bike shows up.
Yeah, all right, Noel. Thanks so much, man. Catch you later.
Yes, sir.
Catch you later.
All right, man. Take it easy, gents.
So, I hate to break it to you, but this video is actually over. But if you hit this one right over here, you can keep watching your sweet Papa Yam doing some fun stuff. And if for nothing else, do it for Yammie-chan. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll just wait. It's okay. Take your time.